The following story we're following: businesses along Decatur Street in the French Quarter looking for a lifeline as sewage and water board construction projects continue to block storefronts. As we first reported last week, a group of business owners now looking to take legal action. WDSU's Ella Wells is live in the French Quarter, and Ella, owners gathered to learn about the legal action.
That's right, Duke. Business owners and attorneys gathering for an informational meeting today here at the Original French Market restaurant to discuss their next steps. They're hoping for some relief as they say their profits have taken a hit due to this ongoing construction.
Business is down 70% since August of last year. We are hoping that the chaos stops.
About a dozen businesses in the French Quarter moving forward with legal action against the Sewerage and Water Board amid ongoing construction. They are asking for adequate staff to complete the project, a timeline for when the project will be done, and fences to be taken down in areas not being worked on.
Why not let that open to pedestrian traffic right now? That would give these businesses some relief. So that's one of the most immediate things. I think the business owners deserve to know what the plan is.
Business owners learning more about the legal process at an informational meeting. Former New Orleans City Attorney Bob Ellis, who is seeking action against the Sewerage and Water Board, anticipates that process to begin this week.
We're going to file a petition seeking injunctive relief next week. It'll get set summarily, which is very quick, 7 to 14 days. And then we'll have a couple hearings. I would imagine in 30 days we'll see some real action and real motion.
City Council members also attended the meeting to hear business owners' concerns, including District C Freddie King, who says he reached out to the Sewerage and Water Board to request a meeting with them.
And I want Sewerage and Water Board to attend so they can give answers to the businesses, to the residents who are mostly affected. A lot of the questions asked today were questions that should be answered by Sewerage and Water Board.
Ella, also, Councilman Jason Hughes attended the meeting, gaining information as well. But what else do we know about Councilman King? What is he requesting?
So King wants officials with the Sewerage and Water Board to come down to the French Quarter themselves and meet with people who have been affected by this. He's asking them to come to a meeting at 5 p.m. on Tuesday. We'll, of course, keep everyone updated on if that happens. And last week, the Sewerage and Water Board said that the construction is set to be completed by this fall. Live in the French Quarter, Ella Wales, WDSU News.